I swapped over to a different Wi-Fi. All right, let me. Shoot, forgot. All right, I know my Twitch handle here. Pretty sure that's it. Might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's not. So, okay. Let me just check everything. Yeah, the music will possibly be very faint, but I'm not too sure. You guys will probably have to let me know that. Okay. All right, back. Okay. Okay. So that's posted. Pretty sure that everything's all good. Just gonna send out another tweet, putting Twitch in there. Gosh darn it. I'm gonna let you all know, like right now, these ads are so stupid. I hate them. All right, we're gonna get started. I don't know how loud the music is, but if it's too loud, let me know, and I will put it down a little bit more. If it's too quiet, let me know, and I'll bump it up. Okay. Okay, let's pick a color here to draw with. Something preferably dark. So yeah. Yeah, that's good. We'll go with that. Can't hear music. Why don't you just message that in chat? Can't hear music. It's okay. So then that means it's either too low. Why? It's too low. Because I can see it showing up here, and it's giving it something. So it's either too low, or there's just not any music. Which I had this problem a long time ago, but I thought it was fixed. Apparently not. Let me turn it up. Let's see. I don't know. If you still can't hear it, then I'm sorry. Oh. Yep. All right. It's completely signed. I'm so sorry. I had this problem a long time ago, and I didn't really know how to fix it. It didn't used to do this. Like, it fixed itself at some point, but apparently it's back. A little curse that I have, apparently. Which I don't understand why. Why it has to be back. But hey, it's whatever. Okay, what else can I do in here at this point? We won't do the neck. Okay. Man, I gotta get that. Gotta get that hair. That sort of rough shape here. We're just gonna sort of just loosely outline it, and then we'll go in with it more defined. Actually, we won't put that in there yet. Don't want to do that just yet. It is silent. Fuck. I don't understand how the hell that worked. So there was something that I could do in here. Output. Yeah, I don't know how the heck to get it back, which is stupid, but I guess I'm stuck without music, which is annoying, but we'll try and make it work. I'll just try and periodically say a few words of awesome wisdom. Because why the hell not? Everybody's full of wisdom these days. Why can't I be full of wisdom? And again, just getting rough shapes blocked out here for now. Let's go with the eyes. Those menacing eyes, I swear. They'll kill ya. I gotta put myself at an angle here. There we go. Okay. We'll just, again, rough outline this stuff here. Again, we're just kind of putting this stuff in just so that, like, I can know where some parts of the eyes fall and where creases go, because that'll help with shadows later on. I think I don't need to turn this one. Okay, I might actually have to turn it just a little bit. There we go. I'm gonna make this kid look like he's like 50. I need to put the brush size down on this bad boy. Oh, there it is. Forgot that it was all the way down there. Yeah. Oop. Come on, there we go. I'll get the eyebrow in. Make sure it's quote-unquote on fleek, as per usual. It's an interesting eyebrow shape here. I can't actually kind of see how much the eyebrow is there, so I'm going to bump this back. Okay, that's better. Let's sketch it from here then. I mean, it's actually more, it does go down to here. It's just faint. Cool. Thank you, Jay. This is the first time I've ever actually gotten a notification for someone following me. Fucking Twitch has not been the greatest with my followers. People follow me and I don't even get notified of it. Kinda dumb. Not gonna lie. Okay. Alright. So there's that. So we'll turn you down. Back. Yep, there we go. Oh god. Alright, let's get the mouth, because that's one thing that I kind of do have a problem with most of the time. Is people's mouths. More so the lips in general. But since this kid hasn't done some outrageously complicated face expression, it shouldn't be that difficult. I don't think they're that thin. There we go. There we go. Thank you, thank you. Come on, Jesus. Put this chin line here. Put that there. Put that there. Yeah. Let's work on the nose. Okay. Let me see if I'm getting stuff correctly here. Yeah, it's looking decent. I need to fix that, definitely. Redo that. There we go. We'll blocking the pupil as well. Blocking where that is. I got scared by the music, man. I swear to Jesus. Alright, let's check that. I mean, once we get a little bit more defined, that'll definitely come out a little bit better, but that's good start for just a base structure at the moment. Let's block out the headphones now. See, what I like about this client, I like what this client did, is he put a white backdrop behind him. I know, it's so fucking, like, it's outrageous, isn't it? No, it's really not. It just makes it easier for me to, like, find, like, the outlines of these things, so that I'm not, like, drawing, like way out here, thinking that that's how far down the headphone goes. And these aren't, you know, overly complicated looking headphones, so pretty simple in a silhouetted shape at least. And there's not, you know, weird fancy colors I have to worry about. They're just white, which is definitely a plus. Okay. I'm pretty sure that this line is where that earmuff sits. So we'll just get like the best effort that we can give with that and blocking that in. Yeah, that works. Okay. So let's move down here. Ooh. Don't know if you guys heard that, but wow. That was my neck. Okay. Hold on a second. I need to turn this back up again. Yeah, that's there. Okay. Let me zoom out and let's get a good angle to draw this curve out. Now, since I don't have anything up here, I'm going to have to just improvise and sort of like guess where it goes. So I'm assuming that we just keep following it up and then it starts to come back down here. Yeah, looks about right, roughly. Now, I'm not adding in these little like ripples for two reasons. One, it's detailed that would just get lost if I try to draw it in. Two, again, base sketch right now. Don't really need to block those in yet. I really drew that one off. So I'm going to fix that. Shut up. You guys can't hear the ads, but guess what I get to? I get to listen to them in all of their glory. Their holy matrimony. You're gonna kill me. Yeah, you know what? We'll draw it in if it comes to a point where this is just going to be a distraction, then we won't keep it. But since it is kind of in your face right here, I will definitely draw it in for now. And let me just get the swooshes to where like the direction of some of this hair is going. There we go. We have a logo, guys. All right, so that's going to end the stream right now. Yeah, no. All right. Well, that actually looks pretty good for a base sketch right now. That seems pretty decent. All right. I need to fix that because now this just looks odd. So what's there? Let's see. Ah, I need to connect those. All right. There's some like, boom, that thing there. Whatever that is. Might as well draw in the different portions of that. Yeah. Seems about decent right there. Okay. Ah. Okay. Now, I'm going to keep the sketch up, and I'm also going to keep this up, just because of shadows and all of that. I want to be able to capture those here and now before doing all of that other stuff. So let's put a new layer. We will keep that the same, and we'll just lock it so we don't mess with it. Same with that one, because we don't need it. Okay. Okay, what's going to work on top of this? You just do black? Maybe we can just do black. Maybe we can do... Yeah, I can't see that. Maybe bring it over here. That works. So we can use the blue as the second color. There we go. So then we'll have final sketching. Again, we're going to keep this in like that opacity. We're not going to reduce it or anything. All right. What should we do first? Let's work on the face structure first. Now again, this is still sort of going to be rough, but this is where we start to add more of the shadow shapes and fuck. But we are going to clean it up along the way. All right. Since this goes all the way up to here, we're going to just, well, no, let's finish that part out. Okay. So now this is where we figure out how to block his hair out. And to go off, we're going to sort of look at this and how this person did it. We're not going to copy it completely, obviously, because he has different hair, but we're going to try and get like the same type of look. So we're just going to go a little bit of ways away from the actual hairline, and then draw this line here. We need to keep that consistent. And now that works. So now what we can do is we can get rid of this right here. So now technically only here, let me get the pen out. So only technically this portion of the face is going to be like skin color. What's going to be in here is just like black. It's just going to be like a black divider. I'm going to fix this curve here because it's way too big. There we go. And I know I'm kind of cutting off his eye a little bit. And maybe I could bring this up just a little bit so that it's not cutting off his eye, which I probably will do here. So we're just going to do the same thing again, except we're going to bring it just a little bit tighter. And then we're just going to kind of alter then like what we keep with the hairline and what we don't keep, because we're not going to put all of this stuff in here. A lot of this stuff is probably going to go. Yeah, that's better. Okay. So let's erase this, bump this up a little bit. Oh, forgot I still had the eraser on. Okay. Since we're up here in this sort of angle, let's get the hair. We'll put some of this hair in. So much like here, you can see that there isn't much to the hair. It's very, very minimalist and simple. And so that's what we're going to kind of go for here. But we're still going to try and keep, one, his head shape, obviously. But we're also going to try and keep the overall look and the way his hair swoops. So let's see what we can do with that. Because I also have to keep in mind that there's hair here that can be usable, but it probably won't be like here. I'll show you. So like, as you can see right here, this person's hair is like right on the side of his head, but it's not on here. And that's mainly because this is all supposed to be shadow, and just to give it some dynamic point of reference. But since we don't have harsh shadows everywhere, we can kind of manipulate with that. And since we have two sides that have hair visible, we'll make it so that it's hopefully fairly visible. But we need to make the top part and the sides completely separate shapes. Otherwise, they'll just get too complicated. Now I can tell that we've got a huge gap here, which we don't need. So that means I need to redo a little bit of this. What I should do is follow this curve more. So that means that this can then technically come in. Then we can drag this over. Now let's completely turn this around. Let's look at that. We're going to check this off. We'll see how it looks after the fact. But since we know where the hair falls right in here, and since his hair doesn't really... Because with this person's hair, you know, he put these little notches in, but that's because, you know, the hair follicles were going on each other and all that. So he could do that. However, if I were to try and do that with this, it just kind of looks odd. So if I like went like in here, and then, oh, hold on a minute. If I can do it better, hold on a minute. So say we go in just a little bit here. We can do something like that. However, obviously the shape of this right now is not that great, so I need to fix that. I need to make it more smooth and like that's actually what his hair is doing. So you can see parts of the hair are coming down from here as well, but also some are coming in this direction. So we need to either choose where the hair is going to come from. So yeah, let's just fiddle with this for now. Let me get in a good angle for this. There we go. So now doing that, no. We're going to get rid of that. Now that we've added these points here, to suggest that, hey, while there's hair coming this way, there's also stuff coming from this area down here. Now let's see how that looks. Okay, I think we can probably, what we can do is we can dig this in, like right here, and then have this kind of come out like this. So it creates a little bit more separation between the two. What I can also do, and we can always put like shapes in here. So like if we like what's going on right here, we can always like add a shape in here, and then just, you know, have that be like colored in. So that means that it's a black shape that's taken out of the complete shape that's going to be in here. Again, just trying to make these curves nice and smooth. There we go. And we don't always need this portion to be like very, very big. So, however, it does work to have it like that. Yeah, that works. Okay. So now since we have the hair coming over here instead of over here, we could theoretically put this tuft of hair like right here, but since that's not where the hair falls, I don't want to do that. So we'll follow this line still right here, and then we'll just put this little tuft of that side piece of hair. Maybe we can make it bigger down in this area. That works. And maybe since he has a little bit more hair, instead of having just these big shapes, maybe we can add like little secondaries. To these hair follicles to make them seem as though there's a lot more hair than what we can really theoretically draw. Let me I'm gonna put that down back to 8. And since there is sort of a gap right here, what we can do is we can sort of get rid of that. And then we just smooth that portion out. And then we can, theoretically, we can put more of his head in this portion. Yeah. And for his eyebrows. Now, apparently, whoever drew this guy over here, apparently he had no eyebrows, so they didn't give him one. Give him one? Give him any. This guy at least has one. It's least visible. Now again, since the hair comes right here, I don't want it to look like... Now what I could do is fix this so that... Yeah, that's a lot better. Alright. Because I understand that the hair comes here and then goes down. However, the way that we need/want to do this, we should figure out, and I'm not too sure how we need to take that portion out. We need to just have this just be like just a smooth thing because it just looks weird. It's cool at the start, but now it just makes him look odd. Okay. They're looking better. Alright. Now I know it looks weird because his head's all separated and stuff. I think what we can do is we can get... Maybe we can like... maybe not that much. Move this line up. And to do that I need to like put my angles at a different way. noticing that the gap was quite considerable. It kind of looked like his head was, coming apart, which definitely doesn't, seem good in a long run scenario here. Can fix this a little bit. There we go. All right, now for this section, what we're going to do is we're going to kind of go right, we're going to follow this curve sort of like right here. So we're going to get rid of that initial one right there. So we're going to follow this right here and then just ride this down. And then we're going to put where we think the offline should be. And what I haven't drawn in yet is simulated shadows. So as you can see, underneath his eyes, there's like a faint, like, little brim here of shadow that just goes down. So we're going to emulate that in when we draw this. However, again, I don't want it to look like he's wearing some type of mask, so I wouldn't want to just make like this whole portion all black. So we'll just have to play around and see what looks good in terms of everything. All right, so let's put ourselves at an angle again. So this computer program does not have like a function just to like scroll with my scroll wheel, which is annoying. All right, and since we know that this is where his eyelid crease is, we're gonna follow that and make a shape similar, again similar, to like what's in this sort of area. Since his facial structure is different, we need to come up with a different type of shape. So let's just play around with some. Again, we don't want to make this kid look like he's got mascara on or something. So maybe we do follow this sort of line here. So I don't like how smooth or how jagged this is. I'm gonna see how smooth I can make that. We're gonna get the pen out, fill it in easier and faster. And it looks like he's trying to be in a punk rock band. Then we know that we need to start changing some stuff around here. I'm also going to just sort of thicken. We'll leave those later. Yeah, we need to, instead of it looking like that, we need to get it so that it kind of resembles a type of look of that. So what we'll do is we'll erase parts of it away. That works a lot better. Alright, let's get the other one. Oh shoot. Now again, since we have this type of shape, we kind of not mimic it, but make sure that it's sort of similar to it, so that we have consistency. Now this is just, just quick fill that in. Now, Now the reason why I marked these out is because this will tell me sort of where the mouth curls around, and that'll help me create a shadow a lot better. Because now I can sort of follow that and then just kind of go around here. Now since his mouth is closed, I have to figure out, okay, well, where would I want this to end here? But we'll not worry about that right now. Let's get the other nostril in there. Now, since this one kind of already just comes out of the nose, or not of the nose, out of the nostril flare, I'm just going to kind of keep it right there. Now, as you can see, he's got, a spot where light's hitting, stuff like that, right here, stuff like that. So I can use that part to my advantage. Now, the reason why I'm curving this is because, as you can see, where the light's hitting, it's hitting in this sort of curved range. Plus, that'll help keep his expression without having to do like a bunch of detail. So, like, we don't need to have that there, because technically what we can do, you can have this just come down right here, and then just go around these parts right here. However, we will need some type of something in this range just to keep it so that you can still see this. So I think what I'll do is get rid of that, and I'll create a sort of indentation. Let's see what else we can do. Because that'll help keep where his, like, just the rough shape of his nose. So how can we do that? Well, we can probably do something like this. However, it looks like he's like a deviled nose something. So maybe just round it. And that looks a lot better. So now what we can do is no, because now that needs to change. Where the heck am I going with this right now? Yeah, that's right. I forgot that I have to connect it. All right, so let's get out of this angle right now. Let's put it at this one. Because now we need to figure out, okay, well, where would this go? So let's say we follow sort of like the roundness of that part right there, and then No, like I said, where all of this blue and all this fill, that's just going to be black. Let me fix this eye, because this is just bothering me. There we go. That's a lot better. It's just irking me. So is this part right here. OCD, everybody. That's what this is. All right. Okay, so let's figure out where this would go. Because I mean, I could just connect it to, like, here or something. And then call that, like, that part of that mouth. And I could do that, but then again, I would have to be like, well, then where the heck would this fall around this and all of that? So I have to figure out, like, a way to possibly connect it somehow. All right, here's what I'm thinking. Let's get rid of this. Let me just save this real quick. Let's connect this to, like, here. Maybe we should connect it a little bit, like, higher. And then maybe this can just be, like, while still capturing that, but it runs, like, right here. So let's go back out. And now it looks like I'm just drawing tattoos all over his face. Could probably get rid of where that starts to go around there. Now again, what I'm doing right now is I'm just trying to block out these shapes. Sorry, let me just... Alright. I was just making... So again, so this is gonna, like, again, all these shapes here are gonna be filled with black. So to see what the mouth is going to look like, I'm gonna fill this in real quick. I'm gonna get a big brush just to kind of fill in a big amount of it right now. Because this can always be altered at some point. Okay, let me... Going super slow there because I wanted to make sure that I kept where his nose shape was, because I didn't want to ruin it. Alright, and then I'll smooth this part out. There we go. Okay. How big is this? This is 15. We'll take that back down to like 8. Just to get these really sharp corners. Fill that part in. Over here. Ah. Just to make that a little bit more sharp. Yeah, there we go. Okay. All right, I'm going to turn this because it's such a harsh curve. I don't want to mess this up. Ah. All right. Now, what this in theory should do is, even though that I wouldn't be showing his bottom lip, and I'm not going to put color into this part of the lip unless he requests it. Mainly, again, for simplicity and just to make it, easier to read from all angles and all sizes. Oh shit, I need to fix that curve now. There we go. Okay. All right, so now let's look at this. Without that. And without that. It's kind of hard to read, so what I do need to do is I need to put just a little like contour line in this direction to show that there's a lip over there, because otherwise it just doesn't read as a lip. All right. So we'll use this as a guide for that. All right, let me get my pencil out to sketch that out. Okay. So now let's look at it again without the red outline. That's a little bit better. I wonder if we just kind of like connected this and just kind of like a certain section of it out, but then kept like this here out. I need to figure that out a little bit more. Hold on a minute. Whoop. Definitely wasn't that what part wasn't planned. Okay. So now let's go in here. So let's sketch this in. Keep that nice and filled in. And then sketch that part, and then we'll just kind of like do one of those. I think that works. I mean, it kind of does look like that's like his teeth. Maybe we can do it so that it has like a point on this side. Where's the point? Okay. I think if we were to color that, I think that would read more as a lip than it does right now. Why the hell is that there? Throw me off, man. Well, yeah, I think that works. So we're going to keep with that right now. All right, now let's work on this portion here. Let's color this in. I'm going to do that with our... Make sure we turn this guy... I hate it when I do that. There we go. That's a nice smooth curve. Too far. Yeah, there we go. That looks a lot more smooth. This doesn't, though. That does, though. That's good. And not a lot of mascot people show this stuff. It's black, by the way. Can't wait to see. Oh, my stream's black? Really? Hold on a minute. Let me check this. Because if that's the case, then I need to change something in the streaming settings. Come on. Alright, before I get put up here, come on. I'm gonna mute myself. The stream looks fine to me. On my screen, it's fine. I see it fine. Okay. Maybe it just looked black at some point. Maybe it like was refreshing or something. I'm not too sure. Actually, hold on a second. Let me get rid of that because it's gonna lag me so hard. All right. Might just be me then. I can hear you though, so well that's good at least. I mean, I can't really give you a great visual aid through my voice, but I can try. It's blue. I can tell you that it's blue. Very, very blue. Uh, Maybe you can try refreshing. I don't know. You probably have already tried that. Because I'm not too sure. That's something that I've never encountered before. I've never seen someone say that my stream is dark and it not be me this time. It's very odd. Oh, shoot. This is all going to be colored in anyway. It's like an Apple App Store blue. Way to give him the description there. All right. Oh yeah, that's looking good. This is a little sharp here. I'm gonna this portion and this portion are a little sharp, so let's fix those. Okay, that one's fixed. Ah. All right. That looks good. Yeah, it looks good. I think I might kind of round this off a little bit. Yeah, that works. Nice. All right. I'm going to fix that because that's going to bug me for all eternity. And I can see it when I try to refresh, then it goes black. Ah. I think I used to have that problem as well. I can't remember what I did. Let me check something real quick for you. All right. Okay. I'm wondering if it could be possibly something with this thing that's called HTML5 in the in the options. Never mind. Yeah, I'm not too sure about that. You know, I want to actually look this up for you real quick. Let me look that up for you real quick. Do you have a loading icon, Jay? Like, does it look like it's like buffering, like constantly? Because if that's the case, then we've got a completely different problem here. Oh my gosh. I wish you guys could hear that. If you did, oh my. Oh, that was my back. Whew. Ow. Whew. Ugh. God. Oh, he's not in here. Okay. Well, hopefully whenever he comes back. Apparently I have 4 viewers, which I did not see in the viewer list. Let me check the viewer list again. Yeah, it does not say 4. It says 2. So I don't know what the hell's up with that. It's weird. There are 4 people here. Hello. 4 people. How are you? Okay. Yeah, not too sure. Apparently I have 4 viewers. Don't know how, but you know what? I'm not going to complain. Maybe I can check it in Twitch's. Let's see if I can check in Twitch's viewer list. Yeah, no. Twitch's viewer list never works. Alright. Well, that's just great, ain't it? Try and give awesome content to people, and you can't even tell who's actually even watching you. Ah, shoot. That's the wrong one to choose. Yeah, we won't worry about how sharp that is because we can fix that in quote-unquote post. Alright, let's go here. Let's, there we go. Okay, yep. Went down to... Okay, apparently I have no viewers. Wow. Apparently I have no viewers, which is amazing. Great. Love it. Amazing. I swear. While I love Twitch, it just... My goodness. Sometimes, just... I want to wring its little neck. Sometimes. Now I can see kind of a mishap. Ooh, that was not good. Now I'm not worried about, you know, this black or this blue, sorry, interfering with that blue. So it is just Twitch just being an idiot. So get a little bit more headspace here. And then we can give you a little bit more eyebrow. How about that? Wow, look at that. Look at that, guys. He's got way more eyebrow now. Literally like a millimeter. I'm sure if I did the actual calculations for that, it'd probably be way more than a millimeter. But you get the gist. Okay. Alright. Let's shave this down. So it doesn't look so darn ugly. Even though I said I wasn't worried about getting sharp edges, I'm fiddling with sharp edges. Just can't seem to make up my mind. Don't know how it works. Okay. Let's see what else we have to do. Hit the save button here. Okay. We should probably connect this side of the face with an outline so that with this part of the outline so that we know how much to give and how much to take. All right. I'm not going to guess yet how wide that's going to be. So I don't want to mess it up, but we're going to connect it here. We're going to get the pencil out. And we're going to kind of just... Because we have to keep in mind that this is probably going to start to go into all of this stuff here. So we need to make sure that when we're drawing all of this, that we're keeping in mind that there's going to be outlines, even though that there's already, you know, some thick outlines around this stuff. You need to keep in mind that we're going to be adding more on top. All right. We're going to add this part of the outline here. And again, since it is such, like there is such a lot of black around in that area, I don't want there to just be that. Like just huge amounts of black. So we're going to keep it to a minimum, hopefully. I mean, it's going to kind of, you know, hide itself. What the heck? That's not what I meant to choose. Come on. There we go. And I'm going to say this looks a heck of a lot better than the other one that I was doing previously. Not on here, but the other one that I was doing for a different client. His doesn't look the best, and that's partially my fault. However, his image did not help at all in the cause. Now, I'm going to play around with this because, again, I don't want his face to look like it's huge because I don't want him, I don't want to make his face huge with adding these, borders. So I'm going to try and look at this and see, like, okay, maybe that can get shaved down and, maybe we can make this side a little bit, thicker just to even it out, or maybe we can just again shave certain parts down so that it's not so big, because his face is already round. I don't want to make it look like he's like 5,000 pounds here. 5,000, that's a little excessive here, Eric. And I can kind of already tell that I think I'm probably gonna have to like thin these outlines down because I do not like what they're doing to his face right now. And I don't need to put an outline on that side because since it's already got such a thick line from the shadows, maybe I don't need to add that. Oh yeah, I just added like 5 pounds onto his face. Okay. We're gonna scale this down. And so where we can see this, because this is where we started. Like, this is where this started. So we're gonna shave a lot of this portion down. And we're gonna bump this eraser up to do that. Because again, I don't want his face to get completely ruined. No, shoot. Alright. We're just gonna kind of go through here and just erase parts. Again, just shaping it off because shaving it off. It's because it is not really that needed. And theoretically, we wouldn't even need an outline on this side of his face. Come in. The fuck are you doing? Quit. Why the hell is that even there? Fuck you. Huh? Yeah. I started like, let's see. I've been streaming for about an hour and 40 minutes. Logan, no one needs a fucking face reveal. No one gives a shit about me. What? Here is a face reveal, Logan. What? Bitch, what the fuck did you just say? Oh, yeah? By the way, I thought you were coming back here. And like... I thought so too. Yeah, and what happened? She drugged you? She make you stay at her place for like all eternity? I can't believe she did that to you, man. Like how dare she? What the fuck? You know what's even better, Logan? Alexis is watching the stream right now. Ha! Oh, I mean, I could still talk shit. She says hi, Logan. Is that a separate app? Yeah, this is like a tweet, not a tweet deck, a Twitch deck. I call it. No, this isn't made by Twitch. It's a different thing. I just didn't want to have to deal with all the bullcrap that's on the Twitch app. You know? Yeah. He wants to play what? Sorry? Oh, okay. That's cool. He didn't know how to play with friends. He doesn't... Oh. Oh, I remember that. What did you just say? Oh, I thought you said you want to poop. I was like, thanks. I was really needing to know this. Apparently, she's cracking up laughing right now. Yeah, you shouldn't do crack. This is a PSA right now. This is a PSA stream. Crack kills kids. Don't do crack. Okay, my dad died in Weed War 3. We don't need all this. Shut the fuck up. All right, fuck you, dude. My stream's gonna get shut down. What? I'm gonna get closed for showing pornography. That's how I do it. Just, oh man, didn't mean to show the pornography. Sorry, guys. I say that and then I show it again. Hashtag would do again. Would fuck again. Wow. How dare you, Logan? So are you like staying right now or what? Huh? Wow. So it looks like your idea didn't really work out, huh? Yeah, there you go. There you go. M&M's. I'm listening to a stupid Domino's commercial right now. I hate these commercials. Am I on what? No, I'm on Spotify. You're a freaking idiot. Yeah? Do it. I dare you. Yeah, that's what I thought, Logan. I'm having a celebrity talk to my ear about how he's disgusted by the fact that kids nowadays have unprotected sex. Yeah. He said he's disgusted and he doesn't know why. It doesn't make sense to him. Why apparently men just think that it's okay to just have unprotected sex. Well, it's not just men, but still. He's addressing it to men. Preggers. You don't want to get perginant, Logan? Can oo get pregante? Did you know that you're a fucking liar? You're not fucking nothing. You're appalled? Guess what, Logan? My name's Zach. How are you? Wow. Rude? Huh. Feelings. Hello. I've got them. Dude, cut that feel shit out. No one wants it. Okay. What time are you going to be back tonight? Psst. Man, she's cute. Well, how did she get you to do this? Huh? Like, how did she get you to stay with her tonight? Or not tonight, today? But what are you talking about? I have a reason right now. I'm working. Sure you do. You just tell her. You just like, hey, I'm a YouTuber now. I need to go do work. Tell her tell her you're a YouTuber, man. That you need to go and do the work, the dirty, to put food on the table for her. How dare she keep you from getting her food? How Dare she? Logan, you need to smack her. No. In the face. Damn, dude. Dude, that's like priggers. Are you perjured? No. You're pergontate? Pergontities. Ew. Oh. I was like, what are you tossing? Get it? Haha. Tossing salads. She says that would fly over reply. Will not. I'm assuming I don't know what she meant by that. I'm not too sure what she means by that. She'll probably come, huh? I don't know, probably. I'm assuming she meant to say that probably wouldn't fly with her. Like, just saying. You just walk in, bitch slap. Oh, thanks. I needed one of those today. Thanks, boo boo. Oh, you're just special. All right, see ya. All right, guys. Now that we're filled with a bunch of fun and righteousness, let's go to heaven. How about that? Shoot, that's the eraser. Now at this point, I'm just blocking in basic shapes. Like this thing here, I'm probably not going to do just because it's something that will just take up way too much space to where it'll just get lost. That's just plain and simple. You can argue that, well, it's an important feature. Yeah, I can understand that, but for what we're doing here, it needs to be simple enough so that you can see everything. Well, everything that I draw, at least. And I'm just keeping on this opacity just so that I can see the lines underneath. Oh. I was hitting the redo, or... yeah, the redo button. Now again, I'm trying to keep all of these types of outlines relatively thin, but relatively thick as well. Mainly so that they have a good contrast with everything else. But they don't have too much contrast to where they're so small that it would just be basically useless to have it. Okay. So now since I've already put this, like, this portion, that spot there, I can just do this. Color that in. And then go around here. And since this part is all white, I can just make that all one shape. And again, I'm going to go around the edges here ever so slightly as they create a little bit more thickness just to make them stand out. I love how the content that I do does not... whoop. Yeah, that works. Okay. Now what I could do is I could just put, like, you know, a sliver or something, like, right here. Whoop. Now, in order for me to see how much is there, I need to do that. Okay, so that's fine. Shake your way. Come on. Oh, I'm on 100. So I'm going to unplug this. So I'm plugging my phone real quick. All right. Working pretty fast here. Not really. Well, no, actually, yeah, a lot faster than the other one. And I think that's mainly because I'm starting to sort of get a better idea of how to draw all this stuff out. All right. Ah! Let's zoom out here. And let's get this edge line in. Now, because of how thin that portion of that hair might be, I don't think I'll be able to add the little, if I pull this up, I don't think I'll be able to add like this black in here. So it'll probably just be white on top. But I'm sure that's perfectly okay. That's perfectly fine. That's understandable. So, however, actually, no, that makes sense. That'll be fine. Okay. All right, let's make sure we get the right angle to do this stuff. All right, yep, here we go. So we'll start right here. Might put this as a video on my YouTube channel. I'm not too sure. Not a lot of people are on the YouTube channel at this point, so and anybody that is, they're probably quote unquote inactive. Don't know how much they actually even look at the content that I put out. Some of the content that I put out is good, and it's well received. Some of it, could probably be better. Content and just, could probably do better with views and stuff, but I'm not going to complain all that much. This is looking good. I'm liking this. All right. So now let's... Now again... Yes. Ah, forgot that was eraser. All right, let's get the outline over here. Now I could make the outline a lot thicker like it is here. Again, though, I don't want to do that because of the structure of his face. I don't want to sacrifice that with putting a really thick outline around in this area. And then having to compensate it for everywhere else. And then thickening his face up. Therefore, making him look, or making his face look fatter than it, than it's not, quote unquote. Oh, I didn't know that just puts it to 0. Wow, learn something new every day here. Ow, fucking hurt. All right. All right, again. All right, let me see where the heck is. Ugh, God, didn't mean to say it like that. Jeez. All right. All right, we need to literally, like, cut this part down to where it's. Oop. Where it is literally just, like, close to his face. Because, again, I don't want, his face to look. See, what I think I could do is I could push this inside the outline instead of having it on the outside, mostly. So we can take this down a little bit. Therefore making his face thinner, quote unquote. And then what we can do is, if we'll put it on the inside. We'll just line it just a little bit, just so that it looks uniform with over here. There we go. And then theoretically, if we pull this up and then zoom out, let me fix that. Portion up right there. Fill that in. Okay, hit save real quick. All right, now let's look at it real quick. Without his face in there. Yeah, that's definitely looking a lot slimmer and still keeping with the style that we're going for here. Yeah, that's definitely a lot better. Okay. My music's cut off. Where is it? Oh, did I go through all my music? Well, shoot. Alrighty then. Time to go to the radio. Let's go here. All right. Then we can do some. Not. I wouldn't. I mean, I think it's gonna look cool, but you know, I'm biased. Actually, all right. Let's see what we can do up top here with putting in some like streaks or whatever. See what we can get away with here. Let me. Well, yeah, that's looking good. We'll add one more in this area just to we'll add something interesting. Woo! Ah. All right. So let's get the pencil. Let's see here. Actually, I think we should get rid of that. I think I'm just adding way too much at that point now. Actually, here, let's add something in here. This definitely needs to be fixed. Yeah, I think that has a little bit of interest there. It's good. Save that real quick. Yeah, that works. And okay, well, what usually happens, so we can move that over. Then we get an idea on a side-to-side comparison here. Again, this is very rough, I understand that. And if we just bump this up, so you can see, hold on a second, let me. So now you can see side by side how we've turned, you know, this into, or how we've turned this into this. Do I think it looks good? I do. I think it looks pretty good. Could it be better? Probably. There are probably some things that I could probably tweak right now. But I don't want to linger on it too much because I want him to have some say with it right now. I will tweak some things down here though. A little bit. Again, just to give where thickness needs to be. And I also need to get hair sample or color samples, so I'm just gonna go in here and oh, why the hell did that go to watercolor? Okay. Ah, it's like slightly lighter. And now let's get skin tone. Try and choose good skin tones here. Gosh. So that's base skin tone. Let's get the lip color so that we can have. So we can have that. Eye color, it's kind of hard to tell right now. I would assume that his eyes are green, just from what I can see. And since I can't really get a good, like, bead of color in here. Uh, I think, let's see. Because, I mean, obviously, those are very exaggerated colors right there. So maybe if this doesn't really end up working out, this color, maybe we can change it, get something a little bit brighter. And then from this skin tone right here, we can just kind of darken it so we can get that other tone. Ugh. And since we have this, what we're going to do is we're going to hold on that, but then go in with the marquee tool, and we're going to get rid of these out of the selection. Because what we're going to do is we're going to fill this blue with black just so that we have a better representation. Or actually, no, we don't need to do that. Never mind. What am I doing? We can just go with like a lighter blue. Yeah, that's good. So what we're going to do is we're going to move this. All right. Usually that works. Yeah, that works. All right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go from here, and then this would just be a shading outline so that we know where shading was / is. And we're going to follow these shading patterns. Now again, I'm not really too worried about filling it into other crannies right now. Am I offline? It shouldn't be. No, I'm not offline at the moment. Let me check that real quick. 'Cause that's weird. I mean, it says I'm live right here, so I don't know. Yeah, see, that looks good. Now we'll shade this in over here because this stuff will be a little bit darker. So, as you can see, so this is possibly what it will look like. Now, I think this looks a lot better than the old one that I did, which I will show you real quickly. Now, while this one isn't that bad, it's definitely not this. This one definitely looks a lot better. So, as you can see, definitely, you can definitely see a comparison here. Hold on a second. I want to try and get this so that you can see them both. There we go. So yeah, definitely this one is the better out of the two mascot logos of people that I have made. I really like this one. Oh man. Again, let me make sure I just save as much as possible because I don't want to lose this stuff. And I'm going to unplug my mouse real quick, and I'm going to put this stuff onto my flash drive. I'm just seeing what these are because I've seen these before and I don't understand what they are. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what the hell that is. Okay. Weird. Anyways. Okay. So you don't need that. You can get rid of that. Alright, so now that I have backups, that's good. Actually, I should have put another person's stuff on there as backup. But I forgot to do that. Let me do that real quick. Alright. Alright, now I can get rid of it. Alright, and now last but not least, all we need to do is snap a screenshot of this. And again, save that. Now let's go to Twitter. And we'll see if he's still on. Not on. Let's see if he's still here. If he is, and we'll get his reaction to see what he thinks of it. Alrighty, people. I appreciate you guys watching the stream. Whoever did watch the stream, thank you very much. I'll see you guys later.